I asked if you guys want a few videos of me and my husband kind of talking about what we're doing to make sure that the love stays like this, what we're doing to keep the honey in the moon. So if you want that, drop a little comment, type will, type will in the chat if you want me to get my husband, Will, to do some videos with me. And there he goes. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You are always front and center, showing me love and support. Thank you so much. Happy 6 months. So let's go ahead and get right into number 21. Physical intimacy mirrors your overall relationship intimacy. So when people are complaining, saying that the sex isn't good, they're not feeling connected, they're not having sex enough, you're never going to fix the physical intimacy issue just with more physical intimacy. The physical intimacy is a mirror for the relationship intimacy. So if you're not close, if you're not spending time with each other, if you're not sharing things on an intimate level, if you're not feeling connected outside of the bedroom, more than likely, you're not going to be having too great of a time in the bedroom. So my kind of advice here is, if you want to spice things up or you want to experience more intimacy in the bedroom, start outside, start reconnecting, do more dates, and not with it in mind where you're like, okay, let's go on this date so we can have more sex. No, go with the intention that you're going to connect more. You're going to build the intimacy. So the result will be more physical closeness and more sex. Okay. And I see comments are coming in. Oh, thank you so much. My congratulations. Hey, goddesses. Something is going wrong with Facebook. So everybody watching from Facebook, there's been a lot of issues, so bear with me. Hey, Toya. These are my love attraction community people checking in. So let's go ahead and get to, let me know if you guys have any questions about the lessons as I go over them. You don't have to wait to the end. You can go ahead and, type your questions in the chat. So number 22. Prioritizing your own self-love enables you to love your partner more. What I see a lot when I deal with clients is they will complain about not getting enough love, attention, affection, whatever from their partners. And a good amount of the time, it could really be fixed with them just loving on themselves, right? They're completely depleted and they are looking outward for that to be fixed. So we've all heard the saying, like, you can't pour from an empty cup. Well, you should constantly be refilling your own cup so that when your partner doesn't have it to give, you're not depleted. Like, you don't want your happiness, your overall satisfaction and love to be dependent on every move from your partner. That's exhausting for them and it's kind of unfair. So you want to make sure that you're filling your own cup. You're loving on yourself. And only you know what that means, whether that's taking yourself out, whether that's going on naps, whether that's spending time in your hobby, whether that's reading a new book, whether that's going over your affirmations, whatever it is that's going to fill you up and give you that sense of satisfaction and love, you need to be doing that regularly so that you can also love on your partner more, because you will have this abundance of love to give. Now, 23. Oh, I see a comment. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. Yes. So the comment is, yes, we love the mirror and doing beautiful things for ourselves. That's cute. I didn't even think about like the whole exactness of like a mirror. Like, yes, look good. Do some things for yourself. Good evening. Thank you for checking in. Number 23. Speaking all love languages is necessary. Now, I know, the five love languages is popular. I mean, most people know about it now. Most people know what their love language is. Most people know that their partner's love language might be different. My tip on that is you need to speak all love languages, because even if your partner has, a primary love language, it doesn't mean they don't want the other ones. At a certain point, especially if we're talking about marriage, long-term commitment, you're going to need to express love in all ways, and you're going to want to receive it in all ways. So it's really important to learn the love languages as they relate to your person, right? Because love languages are general, but how they are applied is different based on every other person. So I would say get to know your partner and how they like that love language expressed. So you need to be speaking all of them. Okay. Number 24, we evolve. So will the relationship and or marriage. That's a really good point. And that's exactly why you can't just set it and forget it. Like, oh, that's their love language, so I know how to speak that and that's it. There's going to come a time where they might need something else. I know my husband's probably going to laugh at this, because whenever anybody asks me what my love language is, I'm like, whatever I'm not getting at the time. That's always my answer. Whatever I'm not getting at the time, do that. That's my love language at that time. Because guess what? Everything else I'm getting. So this makes a lot of sense for me, especially, but just in general, you should know how to speak all of them. Yes, that's so important. You all got to grant StreamYard permission to show your profile if you want your name to show up. Number 24. This is a good one. Build your future daily with intentional actions, right? So we're talking long-term relationships, marriage. And for those who are single and aspiring for that, this is really important. You want to build your future, not on the big grandiose things, because guess what? You're not going to be able to do those every day. Life is going to be life in. If you have kids, you're going to be managing that. Careers, goals, dreams, everything. There's going to be so much to manage. So it's going to be really important for you all to build with smaller daily intentional actions, whether that's, those cute texts throughout the day, whether that's making sure you have dinner as a family, sitting down, having a meal together, whether it's, helping with a particular chore that you hate, but your partner would really appreciate. It's the little things that you can do daily that are going to build up the love in your relationship, the trust, the intimacy. So focus on those smaller things and being intentional with those. Oh, that's my husband laughing. He's laughing because he knows it's true. Number 25. Keep the main thing the main thing. This could be interpreted so many ways, but ladies, I'm going to get in y'all business a little bit. Keep the main thing the main thing is like choose your battles on a whole nother level. Right? Here, Destination Deanna, our love attraction community, we are feminine women here, right? We are peace bringers, peace protectors. That means you can't be addressing every little thing. That's annoying. No one likes that, especially not, a hardworking man, not a faithful man, not a man that's treating you good. And that's what we attract here. We don't talk about the other stuff, right? We talk about amazing men that are showing up with integrity, that are honest, that are romantic, that are all the things. So we need to keep the main thing the main thing. What are the main things? The main things are we in alignment? Are we on the same page? Are we respecting each other? Are we being mindful of each other? Keep the main thing, and don't let noise, creep in. Don't get overcrowded with distractions. Keep the main thing the main thing. 26. Define your own relationship. And this is me, like, as a coach, as a guide, I'm here to assist. But the reason why I no longer say like expert, I don't want to be a therapist, is because I want to assist you on your journey. I'm not here to tell you what is the exact thing and this is, how a relationship should be. No, I'll tell you general things about what's healthy, about setting standards, about alignment, about how to make something last that's worth lasting. But how that is carried out is up to you. Not every woman likes flowers, right? Not every woman wants, expensive handbags. Don't know why, but some don't. So we all want different things. We all might not want the romantic dinner. Some of us might like to go camping. We might not all like the movies. Some of us might prefer to just go hear jazz. So define your own relationship. What is happiness in your relationship? What are the things that you want in your relationship? What is romance in your relationship? Oh, my bro, Shaka. Hey, I'm so glad you made it, bro. You've been on fire in the love attraction community. I appreciate it. Fellas, it's not just for the ladies. You are welcome. The love attraction community, it is my free Facebook group. You do have to answer some questions to get in there. We want to make sure you're a real person and you're not just there to be nosy. But come on in. It is a love-filled place, love energy, positivity, pro-Black love. Obviously, all love is great, but we advocate for Black love here. Hey, more people checking in. Number 27, and this is important as well. Protect your relationship from outside influences. Now, I'm not saying be stuck on stupid and not listen when it makes sense. But I am saying if you've done the work on yourself and you are healing and becoming the healthiest, highest version of yourself, and your partner is doing the same, you all need to build a fortress that cannot be infiltrated. Outsiders do not have your goal. They don't know what you're building on. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know where you're going. It has to be you and your person. And I'll give you an example. So this is our honeymoon year, and we were very intentional, and we told our close friends and our family that this entire year we were locking in. It's us. The majority of our time was going to be spent together, building our foundation. That means no, we can't come to all the family dinners. No, we're not going to the reunions. No, we're not going on the family trips. No, we're not going to the couples this. No, we're not doing that. The only things that we're doing are things that we mutually agreed upon that are building this business or our marriage. That's it. We are locking in. And I mean, some people were like, you don't got to do all that. Oh, yes, we do. Because as I said, in Define Your Own Relationship, that's something that we created and we are building so that we can protect our relationship. If you take the time to build a sturdy foundation, it's going to be hard for somebody to come around and infiltrate. So protect your relationship from outside influences. I don't want to say don't tell your business, but don't tell your business. Like, it's one thing to have close friends that have been with you for a long time, but this is a general rule that I think everyone should adapt. If you're telling someone anything about your relationship, that person has to be invested in the relationship, not like my friend that's going to take my side. It has to be someone that has said, when it comes to y'all, I am pro y'all. Any involvement I have is going to be in support of your marriage, in support of your relationship. I'm not here to choose sides, and I'm not going to hold no punches. Those are people that you can confide in when it's a safe space and you know that they have your marriage, your relationship in mind. Very few people you should let in like that. And it really needs to be in situations where you both have agreed that you can talk to other people about it. It should not be behind your spouse's back. It should not be things that you're keeping from them. And I'm sorry, I see the comments coming in. I got off on my tangent. Thanks, bro. I'm talking right now. You ain't got to do all that. You know, I'm always going to be raw with it. I had to separate myself from the negative Nancy's. You absolutely do, because that negativity is going to seep into your relationship and it won't even be you all stuff. And before you know it, y'all will be like having discord and just not on the same page and all of that because you just let other energies in. You can't do that. You absolutely can't do that. Nah, if they don't support the team, they can't get access. Absolutely. That's the rule to live by. This is not the time for you to have someone to just cheerlead and champion whatever BS you're on. Because let's keep it real. Sometimes we be on some BS, right? We be in our feelings about things and we just want someone to co-sign what we're saying. That's not what you need. That's not the energy you need when you're trying to protect your relationship, build a foundation, grow it. You need someone that's going to be like, nah, that's not cool. I don't think you should go about it that way. Hey, maybe we should all have dinner and have a couples chat. Anything that you're doing, you should be able to loop your partner into, and more than likely, you all should be doing it together for the most part. All right, that must be Kala who said I had to separate. Absolutely. Yeah, Shaka's on a roll, babe. So number 28. Prayer needs to be a consistent practice with your partner. Now, I'm not here to push any religious agenda because I'm not religious. I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a follower. I'm a disciple, right? I'm really a servant, though. And whatever you believe, whatever helps you center, whatever helps you to connect with your power that you are born with, okay? I'll leave it at that. That needs to be incorporated as a consistent practice with your partner, whether that's meditation, however you see fit to connect. Find a way to connect and do it with your partner as well. My husband and I, we pray daily. If he wakes up first and he's traveling for work, he will send me a prayer. Vice versa. We will send each other Bible verses or affirmations or whatever, for us to have that consistent practice. And the reason why this is so important is because you have to have something in common that's greater than you, right? You have to have something that you both can come back to keep you grounded. So make it a consistent practice with your partner to have that type of connection. Let me see, Shaka. I got a nice little check system. I'd be like, am I tripping? Am I on some Shaka shit? Yeah, yo, you tripping. Yo, and I love you, bro, because you really are like that. Like I could literally be like, yo, nah, that ain't cool. And you'd be like, all right. It's really important to have those people in your life that are not going to be afraid to tell you like, nah, you want some BS, right? Joint meditate. That's what I'm talking about. It's intimate for one thing, and it just deepens your connection, and it brings both of you back to an awareness that you have a higher self, right? And you want to be operating from that higher self the majority of the time. That should be our goal, like godly, right? My goal is to be godly all the time. So when I'm not, it's like I got to get connected back to that. Yes, the power of prayer. It makes a difference. It really does. And number 29. Ooh, I think I left it off. My goodness. I left 29 off. Or somewhere in here, I must have deleted it by accident. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because this is too important not for y'all to see the actual lesson. So give me a second. I'm going to type this in. Y'all make sure you send me some love and some hearts. Let me know that you're not falling asleep on me. Because this is a good one. And I'm going to share something personal. I already asked my husband if it was okay for me to share this. And he said, of course, because it's for the edification of our community. So we are all about that, right? All right. So here we go. Number 29. Consistently reassess your relationship satisfaction, right? What do I mean by this? And hold on, let me address y'all's comments because y'all was patient with me. I appreciate that. Yeah, something that gives y'all a unified metric. Absolutely. I'm waiting and awake. Thanks. Yeah, Will is very supportive of our community. So he's very open with me and allows me to share a lot from our relationship. So thanks for that. Okay, so consistently reassess your relationship satisfaction. So one of the things that me and my husband have been doing, we committed to a quarterly check-in. And in our quarterly check-in, we have specific questions that we ask, and we assess the health of our relationship. What are we doing well? How could we improve? How are we connecting? What's your level of satisfaction in these areas? Am I doing a great job? What's the best thing I'm doing? What's the thing I should stop? Like, it's a real conversation, and we don't really have too many rules other than you got to let the person speak. You can't cut them off. There's no attacking. Nothing is meant to offend or hurt. Everything is said in love with the purpose and goal and intention of improving our marriage. With that being said, we are able to say anything to each other because we have agreed it's for the betterment of our relationship. And we do this every quarter. And I mean, we're serious about it. We set up an invite in our calendar, and we have a meeting about it. We have Bible study first because that's something that we do. But then we set aside, 30 minutes, nothing long drawn out. So you got to be prepared to get to it. And we do that. Shaka said, is it a universal list or do you make your own? This is something that we created. I didn't see anybody else do this. So I'm fine with sharing with you all. I'm not going to share our information, but I'll share the questions that we review every quarter. I will share that. And you guys can take a look at it, see if it makes sense to you, or make tweaks. Like some of the stuff on there might not apply to you. You might not value that. So look at it as a guideline. If it helps, cool. If for nothing else, it'll give you an idea. Yeah. So I'll share that in the love attraction community. I'll make a post. I'm not sure, either tonight or tomorrow. I can't make a promise for tonight, but I will make sure it goes up, and I'll give you guys those questions that we review every quarter. All right. And the final one, 30. Celebrate love every day. Celebrate love every day. We are really quick to point out when something is not going right, when someone has made a mistake, when someone has wronged us. It's really easy to like, shocking. No rush, I'm single. I can't with y'all. It's really easy to get caught up in negativity, and it's easy to bring up what's not working. But how about making sure that we keep that love bank full of deposits? We can't just be making withdrawals all the time. So full of deposits. Every day, there is something that you could celebrate. Even the fact that you all woke up. You woke up and you're still together. You still can give it another go. You still got another day to learn each other, to figure out how to get better, right? Celebrate every day. We're big on, anniversaries. We're big on like even some of the little fake made up holidays that come. We use that as an excuse. Oh, it's pack a lunch day. Cool. I'm going to pack my husband a lunch and I'm going to leave him a note today. Cool. It's, steaks and BJ day. Okay. That's what we doing today. Find a way to be able to celebrate all the time. Celebrate your spouse. Hey, you've been doing great at work. Man, you've been coming home and you haven't been stressed. You still had energy and helped me with the kids. Love that. Oh, babe, you've been cooking some really good meals. I just want to celebrate that about you today. Man, the kids ain't drove us too crazy. Let's celebrate that. Find a way to celebrate. I joined eHarmony officially yesterday, still working on myself and giving this a try. Well, congratulations to you, for taking that step. That's huge. Taking a chance. I'm actually going to be doing some content on online dating. So talking about like your online profile, dating etiquette, all of that. So stay tuned. Make sure that if you're not subscribed, you are. And if you're not in the love attraction community, you join. I used to do that with my husband. How I felt about having kids, making sure my subconscious was not the one ruling over my reality. It truly kept our marriage in perspective, reassessing. That's so important, right? Because you're together for a long time, you're going to grow, you're going to change, you're going to evolve. So maybe some of the things that you wanted 6 months ago, they're not as important. Maybe we can reassess. Maybe now more time and energy needs to be spent in another area. So it's really important. I mean, you get an annual review on your job, right? I wouldn't say wait till annually. Not with somebody you got to live day in, day out and make all your decisions with. No, y'all need much more frequent check-ins and then a reassessment period. I feel like I would be known by too many people I know locally. LOL. I was on one of those apps before and it was weird. Well, yeah, a popular person. And if it's like in your area and you know that you probably have a preference that is going to make the pool of people even smaller, I don't know. Can you expand your reach? Meaning, can you expand your location to include other areas? Maybe go out a little further. Could you be open to dating someone that doesn't live in the same place as you? Um, could you be open to looking at your specifications or what you're attracted to or what you'll entertain? Oh, that was Kalandra. Thanks, babe, for telling me the names. Awesomeness. I'm in the love attraction group. Thank you for blessing us with your honesty and wisdom, Deanna. Thank you, Kalandra. I see Will typed your name, so I know it's you. I feel you. You gotta make the most of your situation and try to be creative about it. Maybe it might be time for different apps. And I'm not gonna lie, I know there's a lot of apps out there, but when it comes to dating, it's like you get what you pay for. I would not recommend someone thinking that they're going to not pay for a subscription or membership and get like the quality of the quality. You might, right? You might be lucky. I don't really like to even subscribe to luck, though. I would recommend, if dating is important to you and you are now deciding to do online dating, it should be an investment. It should be an investment. And that's how I would look at it. But that's completely up to you all. And speaking of investment, I give my all in the love attraction community, and I will continue to do that. You can count on me to be here with these free lessons every Monday. I love it. I love supporting you all. I love connecting with you all. And my love attraction community is going to remain free as well. But it is time to kick it up a notch. 2024 is 4 months away. And I don't want you all spending another year not experiencing the love that you desire and deserve. Now, this doesn't mean that it has to be a person. It could just be you connecting with yourself and loving yourself radically to the point that you attract more love into all of your relationships. But it's time. It's time to step it up. I've been doing these lives for almost 2 years. There isn't too much that I haven't covered. Yes, at this point, I'm kind of going in and honing in on some of the exact questions that you all have asked. But as far as like how to attract love, how to journal, all the steps that I took, all the things, love attraction, alignment, I've taught them. They're there. You can watch them for free. But you're going to have to put it together on your own. And that's what I'm here for. That's what a guide is for. Listen, you're trying to go from here to here. Doing it on your own, you might have to go like this, figure it out, all of this stuff. Me, I know how to take you directly there. I know how to cut through all of the BS. I know how to call you on the things that you need to improve or stop. Because I'm not going to be your friend. I'm not your mom. I'm not the person that's going to be afraid to hurt your feelings. I'm going to say what you need to hear so you can take action and begin to further yourself on that path so you can attract the love you deserve and desire. So I'm starting a membership, and basically for the price of like a coffee and a croissant a week, you will be able to be in my membership community. It's going to be a smaller group. You're going to get an exclusive lesson like this, Q&As, hot seat coaching with me and my amazing husband, Will. So you'll get the male and female perspective and a whole bunch of other stuff. But what you're really going to get is the consistent feedback, the consistent accountability, so that you can actually make some lasting change. That's what's needed. So I'm going to be sharing the details soon, but if you know that you need to step it up, you're ready to attract love into your life, you're tired of dealing with what you've been dealing with. Lackluster mates, lackluster relationships, the same old thing over and over again. If you know that you're tired of that, get on my wait list so that you will be amongst the first group to be notified. And when you're in that first group, that means you're going to get my introductory pricing. No one else will get it that low. So you want to get on the wait list. And to get on the wait list, just go to destinationdeanna.com and it'll be the banner on my website. So you literally can just go to Destination Deanna. It'll be there. Click on it, fill out the information. It's just your name, your email, your phone number. Boom. Get on the wait list so you can get the information first and lock in that introductory price. So yeah, this was lessons 21 through 30 and my 40 lessons, my 40 love lessons learned since attracting my power partner, my amazing husband, Will. Happy 6 months, baby. I know you're on here. And I always like to close with my coaching gem. So it's a good idea to look back over your dating and relationship life and assess. But you got to be honest, right? You got to assess what's happened, assess the patterns that keep repeating. Because if you don't learn the lesson, you will keep repeating it until you do. So you've already made a step. You're here. You're making a step in the right direction. Okay. Next week's lesson is going to be the final one in this series. So 31 through 40. But if you'd like to get the full 40 list, you can just register for my newsletter at destinationdeanna.com. So thanks for being here. Remember that every Monday is a new coaching gem, love lesson. It's topic based, but it's an interactive discussion. You see the chat was going crazy. I answer the questions. We have conversation. It's awesome. But every Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much, Shaka, for putting that for anyone that can just click on it who's on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thanks, sis, coach. Happy 6 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Outstanding, dope. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the love. Happy and amazing 6 months. The best of our life for the rest of our life. That's what we always say. Yes, baby. I'm so happy. Thank you for being so amazing. So amazing. So thank you guys so much. Remember that God is love. We are of God. So attracting love should be easy, especially when you have me as your guide. All right. So have a great week. Share this live with other people that could benefit from the knowledge. Invite them to subscribe to my channel and to join my Love Attraction community on Facebook. All right. Have a great night. I love you all.